Hi, I'm Hakeem Clark, Program Director for the Parisi Speed School, and we're here at LifeBridge Health and Fitness, and we're going to show you some ways to build your legs so you can dunk. It's not just about being able to jump really high. You want to be able to jump as high as you can, as fast as you can. It's about power, it's about strength, explosion. So those exercises that you're going to do to get those things involve power, it involves explosion. So those exercises, the best exercises for those things are squats, deadlifts, cleans, snatches, and box jumps. So Coach Billy here is going to demonstrate a squat, a back squat. The proper way to do a squat. Hop on in. Notice the body positioning, the bar's right here on the fleshy part of his back. He's going to squat. Go ahead. Beautiful, and he drives through his hips. As you do these squats, make sure you pay attention to where your chest is, a nice strong back. His butt came all the way down. His feet were in proper position. They were about hips width apart, toes slightly turned out, and he drove his hips up. One thing to think about with all of these exercises are the hips. The hips are going to be where you get all your power from. That's why every pro athlete does Olympic lifts. They do squats, they do deadlifts. And as you'll notice through all these exercises, Billy drives his hips up. That's key. Billy, go ahead and do one more set, one more rep. Good. Drives them up. One more time. Beautiful. Go ahead, rack it. Next exercise we're going to do are called RDLs, or Romanian Deadlifts. The key emphasis here is on the hips. It's on the glutes. It's on the hamstrings. Billy, go ahead and grab the bar. If you notice where the bar is, it's not past his toes. It's right over here. He's going to drop his hips. Notice his back is nice and strong. His chest is up. He's just going to drive his hips up. Boom. Pop his hips out. Go ahead. Bring it back down. Brought it back down. Drive it up again. Good. Beautiful. The speed that he drove his hips through. In basketball, what are you doing when you're jumping? You're doing this motion. Billy, go ahead and give me another one. Same motion you make when you're jumping. So when you think about dunking, what's the first thing that comes into your mind? Probably, I need to jump high. So one thing most people don't realize is that the more you jump, the higher you're able to jump. It builds your muscles up. It builds that elasticity of your muscles so that they're able to respond and jump higher. So one thing that we need to think about when you jump is how to jump properly. Jumping properly and jumping efficiently will also enable you to get a higher vertical. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at Billy prepared to jump properly. So actually, Billy, give me 2 squat jumps. What he's going to do here, his arms are going to come up. His heels are off the ground. He's going to drive his arms down as his hips go down. Go ahead. And he's going to explode up. And his landing, his arms come right back down, his hips come back down, and it's nice and soft. This is how you're properly supposed to do any jump. His heels come off the ground. He's going to drive his arms down with force as his hips come down, and he's going to explode up into the air. And nice soft landing. As his hips come down, his arms come down. As you notice, his back is nice and straight. His feet are nice and spread. That's a proper jump. All we're going to do is we're going to take that jump, that squat jump, onto this box here. So the key here is when you're jumping that way, your knees aren't buckling in. Your knees aren't bowing out. Your chest is up. You're not going like that. All those little things make what I like to call a power leakage, which means that your body is meant to work straight up and down. It needs to activate all the proper muscles for you to work efficiently and effectively. So as long as you do those proper things, chest up, feet spread, drive your hips down, explode up, then that will also give you a couple extra inches of height on your vertical. So Billy's going to go ahead and take that box jump. He's going to do the exact same motion, except now he's going to be jumping onto this box and landing nice and softly. As you see, drive his hips down, explode up. The landing's beautiful. His butt did not go to his heels. If his butt goes to his heels, can you do that 1 second? If you look, that causes shear force on his knees. He probably doesn't feel too hot right now. Go ahead and stand up, and you can hop on off. You're going to see another jump. When he lands, it's soft. The reason why it's soft is because he's cushioning his landing by dropping his hips. So these are all things you need to think about when you're jumping, when you're practicing jumping, when you're doing box jumps. Go ahead, jump one more time, Billy. Beautiful. As you notice, nice soft landing, his feet are spread, his butt is low, his arms are back, his back is nice and straight, his chest is over his knees. Go ahead and relax.
Still rolling.
I'm Hakeem Clark, Program Director for the Parisi Speed School, and those are some awesome ways to build your legs so that you can dunk.